Greetings viewers, EricTheCarGuy here. I've got something of a special video for you today. It was September of 2014 and Mobil 1 invited me to Bowling Green, Kentucky to tour the Corvette assembly plant there and also the Corvette Museum, and most importantly to drive this C7 Corvette around this brand new racetrack. Way cool. I just went through the pit area a bit too fast. It was one of the few places there was a straightaway where I could see things. But something I think you're going to notice during the course of this video is that I'm not a very good race car driver. This is my first experience with this. I think this might have been my fourth or fifth time around the track. I can't remember. But it took some getting used to try to figure out, where to go fast, where not to go fast. And, I realized you're going to see in the second part of this video how inept I was. And we'll all have a good laugh about it. But yeah, this is, if you ever get the chance to do something like this, I know like maybe you might play video games that mimic this type of driving and you're really good at those. None of that applies to when you're actually on a track in a real car. I think part of my issue is that I was timid, and part of the two parts. One, I didn't want to wreck a really expensive race car and embarrass myself, but also when I'm in a car, it's hard for me to flog it because I'm a mechanic. Because I think, okay, if I break it, I've then got to fix it. So I wasn't quite as hard on it as I could have been. Here I am making excuses. The real truth is I just didn't know how to drive fast on a racetrack. But we're about to close out my lap here, and then we're going to check out Adam's lap. And Adam's lap is very different than mine. You'd think of Adam as the Stig as far as this track is concerned. He really knows what he's doing, and I'm just going to shut up now, and you can just listen along.
What are we going to get ourselves into here?
I have no idea.
I don't know.
But I'm hanging on.
That's bad.
Love to see how somebody who knows what they're doing does this.
I don't know. I just have more laps than everybody else.
Well, I've got 5 at this point.
Yeah, that's not fair.
Now that's how you brake.
It'll do it.
Absolutely loved it. I mean, I learned a ton watching you too.
Well, in 5 laps, how can you really figure out, right?
Well, I'm not a driver. I'm a mechanic, so
Okay.
I don't have this perspective. But
Yeah, I guess
I learned a lot from that. I learned a lot from.
for me, in these cars, you tend to get used to it, but you kind of have to scare yourself to kind of figure out what the car can do. So,
Well, you understand the brakes. I was
Yeah.
nervous about the brakes.
Understood.
So I mean, braking late and bringing up that kind of speed.
Oh, yeah. I mean, those are
Totally.
fast corners, so that one fast
Yeah.
sweeping right-hander, that's 93 miles an hour.
Yeah, you were up over 100 in that one spot.
Oh, yeah, it really books. So,
Freaking awesome, man. Thank
hey,
you.
glad you liked it.
Well, as you can see, I got schooled by Adam here, but Adam's a professional driver. He does this for a living, but I really did learn a great deal just by going on that lap with him. But now you know that I can't drive, and I have well, let's put it this way, I have a lot to learn when it comes to driving fast. And I'd love the opportunity to try something like this again, and I'd like to extend a special thanks to Mobil 1 for having me out for doing this. I had a great time. For the rest of you, well, you know the usual stuff that I say at the end of the video, but the one thing I will stick to is be safe, have fun, and stay dirty.